Kitesurf equipment consists of an inflatable kite used to generate power, a bar equipped with control lines, and the board used to surf on the water. The rider will be equipped with a wetsuit to protect them from the cold, a harness to hook onto the control bar, a helmet, a life jacket, and booties, a kind of diving, surfing, water-going shoe, of course. The kite is exactly what it says it is. You could also use the terms wing or sail. The kite is made using fine, light material. The material is similar to that used to make parachutes and paragliders. It is extremely strong for traction, but be careful because it is vulnerable to scraping and scratching. The kite is not a rigid structure. It takes shape as the inflatable structure is filled with air using a pump. These structures are called bladders, battens, or struts. We will call them bladders. The largest inflatable tube or bladder is located on the front edge of the kite, called the leading edge. The other side of the kite, where the air meets, is called the trailing edge. The upper section of the kite is simply called the extrados, upper wing, or suction face. The underneath of the wing is known as the intrados, or lower surface, and this is where the bladders are located. The side edges of the kite are called the tips.
There are different types of kites. Some are made for learners and others for experts. So it's important to get information from your kite surf trainer and to get advice in order to obtain the material suitable to your level. Now we can see that the leading edge is connected to a flange system, and so we'll be able to connect our kite at the front here and at the back here. Here there is a pulley system that may be used to change the angle of attack, like this.
The bar is used to control your kite. Its orientation is indicated by a color code. The red or yellow mark should be to your left. The bar is connected to 4 or 5 lines depending on the model. At both ends of the bar, we have the back lines. The bar slides along a center line, which is connected to the front lines. On the lower end of this line, there is a small loop, called a chicken loop, which is secured to the harness. The front lines are connected to the other end of this line and may be adjusted using the trim. The trim is used to initially adjust the power of the kite. The bar is equipped with safety systems that will be described in the chapter on safety systems. The board. The board is basically our way of surfing around. There are different types of models. The most popular model is the twin tip. These are symmetric boards, meaning that the front and back are identical. The board is fitted with a handle so that it can be carried easily. Adjustable straps and neoprene pads have been designed to accommodate your feet. The upper part of the board is called the deck, and the lower part of the board is called the hull. Ailerons have been added to both ends to add stability and aid surfing upwind. The edge joins the hull and the deck. The scoop describes the shape of the hull. In general, the larger the scoop, the more the board is fluid and easy to handle. Conversely, the more the scoop is tight, the more the board will be fast and radical. The outline is the overall shape of the board. This will be different according to different models. The straighter the outline is, the quicker the board will be. The more the outline is rounded, the more the board will be easy to handle. Of course, these are just general tendencies, and the shapes of a board and the reasons remain the secret alchemy of shapers. The harness transfers traction force to the rider. It should be comfortable and correctly adjusted. There are two main types of harness, the seat harness and the waist harness. The seat harness is equipped with leg loops and is designed for beginners and riders who are still learning. It provides good support for the back and entirely envelopes the hips. The most popular type of harness is actually the waist harness. This allows a little bit more liberty for the legs. It is also easier to put on. While a kite surfer is still learning, they will be equipped with a leash secured to the board. This means that wearing a helmet and protection vest is a must, in case the board is pulled back suddenly towards the rider. Once you have learned how to go upwind, you are recommended to remove the leash. Of course, you should always kite surf with a helmet and a protection vest. The wind gauge is an important tool which will give you precise information about the speed and quality of the wind. In general, it will keep the minimum and maximum wind values in memory. This is an indispensable tool and will help you to precisely choose the size of the kite you use.